Hello everyone, this is Nevercoin77 here, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Hexen. So, last we left off, we were still going through the Guardian of Steel here. We just hit those two switches down there, and then raised the stairs on the 7 portals. So we need to go back and head back there now. Going back to the 7 portals once again, but for the last few times here, because we should have this whole hub area finished now. And yeah, as you can see, the stairs have risen, so let's go ahead and hit these switches now, which will then open up another door on the Guardian of Ice, which we need to then head back to and find the switch in there. So here we go once again, back to the Guardian of Ice. Yeah, more backtracking, but we're almost done, folks. We're almost done with this whole hub area, and then we can truly progress to the next hub area. Yes, we're almost there. Just a little bit longer. Just to head back to the Guardian of Ice. I think this will probably be the last time we'll head back here actually as well, so go back through here, and it is this door that is open this time on this side. But yeah, you gotta watch out because we got some more spike traps for us to avoid. Now these spike traps can be pretty hurtful, especially if multiple hit you at the same time, so let's try and dodge these spikes the best we can. We can follow the pattern here, and yeah, we can dodge them all just like that. Very nice. Okay, here we are. Kill some more Ettins with our very nice handy serpent staff, I will say. That has been very much a good help for us so far, and will continue to be very helpful for us as we keep progressing through, as we pick up some more blue mana and the switch. But careful, because hitting the switch will not only unleash some more centaurs for us to deal with, but there's some another trap, which is shooting those poison darts. Yes, poison dart traps, folks. We got them all. We got the ice trap, we got the fire trap, we got the poison dart traps, and we got the spiky traps now. Yes, all the traps. Oh boy. Thankfully, this poison dart trap is just kind of shooting all over the place, being kind of easy to dodge. So we'll just ignore it and keep going through here into this portal, which will take us to this, yes, this dark, scary cave and some more Wendigos. Yeah, hello, Wendigos. You got to be careful here because there's going to be some more Wendigos for us to fight in these close quarters. Now you could fight these Wendigos with your melee weapons here, but it's really not recommended, as getting up close to them will risk you getting shot by their ice blasts and taking a lot of damage. Yeah, a lot of damage. Yeah, just like that. As you can see, we got frozen solids, and yeah, we're just completely frozen now. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, we're dead anyway. But I will show you, we're just shatter into a bunch of million pieces here, just like that. So yeah, definitely you gotta watch out for them. So let's try this again. Try to hide in one of these corners here. So you can try to help dodge your attacks here. Always good to keep your quartz flasks as well as your flechettes handy as well. Because yeah, these guys, you can see how annoying these guys can be. Now thankfully these Wendigos, they don't have much HP. They're more on the offensive side than anything. They're magical ice blasts. So thankfully that's them defeated this time. Kill that centaur. And we're actually back in the Guardian of Steel here. But now that we're back and teleported through this area, we should have some more of these side elevators opened up for us. Which is good, because as you can see, we can take them down and it will take us back down to the main area. But not only that, but there's actually also a nice hidden area that we can go through. That is through the Guardian of Steel here. And we do that through going through these more of these elevators. I think we're going to just go on to this one on this side here. It should, yes, this one up here. So we'll go ahead and ride this elevator, and it will take us to a nice little hidden area that we got here. Yes, with all these crushers. Yeah, all the crushers. With all these shifting floors and ceilings of steel that we have to avoid getting crushed. Alright, so this is going to be a bit tricky here. So let's hopefully not die and get crushed by these crushers here. As you can see, some crushers do faster than others. So there's another thing to keep in mind. well as some of these crushers moving really slowly as well. But you do have to watch out. You really got to watch your step here. Try not to get crushed. It is very easy to get crushed, as one might imagine. So yeah, gotta watch out. All while the more fighting off some more enemies in between all the crushing and shifting pillars that we got. Yes, and don't mind all the loud noise as well, you know, such as the life of the being a worker in the Guardian of Steel, working with all this steel here. And yeah, we have to watch out for all these crushers. They will crush you and kill you instantly if you're not careful. Yeah, so I really can't stress it enough that I can't get crushed by these things. And especially around some of these other ones that are moving pretty fast here, like this one. You can go really fast around. Oh god, just narrowly avoided getting crushed right there. So yeah, you. Now there should be a switch hidden around here somewhere. We have to go and find it. And by hitting this switch, it should open up another area within this Guardian of Steel here, which we can then use to then find a secret area. Yes, a secret area. Which I think is actually the only secret area that I know of in this game, so we'll definitely be sure to explore this one at the very least. Might as well. All the while more I'm avoiding all these crushers. Oh god. Yeah, don't get crushed. Okay, yeah. Timing, I feel, is very important with this part, apart from watching your step, of course. So yeah, gotta be wary of the timing here. Wary of the timing. Okay. And go! Go! Okay. Okay. Oh, careful, careful. This is just as dangerous as trying to traverse some bottomless pits that will also kill you instantly, so you gotta watch out. But there's that switch for us now. There it is. Okay. Hit you. Very nice. We'll wait for this crusher to go down again. Also notice with some of these crushers, even though some of them may look like they're going really slow, but it's the top one that is going a lot faster. It will crush you before you know it, so there's another thing to look out for as well. But yeah, that's this area done. Now we go into the middle part, and should have, yep, there is an area open here, which we can then jump in. And we're going to use some flesh hits for these guys, because you can't really be bothered to deal with these annoying-ass centaurs. Yes, and you can, yeah, you guys can die into the clouds of gas. Yeah, look at them all. Look at them all being all stun-locked and helpless as they get consumed and suffocated in the clouds. Yes, very good. Okay, now we go up here, and it says stones grind on the 7 portals. Very nice. Okay, we head back now. And, oh, hello. See you coming in there. Actually, I think that, the reason why we're seeing more enemies in areas that we've already cleared out is because I think in this game enemies actually teleport in once in a while. Like the more, not respawning enemies per se, but additional enemies that do spawn in every once in a while. So that is also another thing you have to watch out for, as they may or may not catch you by surprise, as they did with me a couple of times, that's for sure. But yeah, you do have to watch out. You have to watch out, because yeah, again, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've definitely been through here, and yet we're still fighting enemies here. Yeah, that is because they do teleport in. Nothing you can really do about it and fight them off, but it is what it is, I guess. So let's go ahead and head back here, and go into these stones here, which I think is through here. Yes. Through here. I go on and pick up these flechettes, and up here, and it takes us to our secret area, the Night Crucible. Yes, the Night Crucible. Very fun-sounding name, I will say. So let's go ahead and wreak havoc in here. Fuck up all the enemies, yes. This nice little secret area that we got here. Very nice. Okay. Now we do have to watch out, because there are a couple of new enemies being introduced here. One such enemy is these brown Chaos Serpents. Now these brown Chaos Serpents, they're pretty much the same as their green counterparts, except they shoot green fireballs that do additional damage instead of the regular orange fireballs that the green ones up there shoot. So they're a little bit stronger than the green ones, but other than that, nothing too scary or menacing to defeat. So yeah, I still have to watch out for their fireball attacks. I guess they're only really a big problem when they're in large groups. So yeah, we'll have to watch out for them. Let's see if we can run around you guys. Yeah, unleash some flechettes on you. And then that should have them defeated in no time. Yes, in no time. Very good. Okay. Here we are. There's also notice the nice change in the skybox that we got here. A nice red skybox that we got. Also, actually, I forgot to mention, during the course of this game is actually taking place in a different dimension than when we were in Heretic. Whereas in Heretic, we were fighting as Corvus, which was one of the last of his kind, and the CT elves. In this, we're actually the humans. It doesn't matter what class you pick, all of them are human. As a further confirmed by Korax there, calling us mortal, and he will call us human, as he will continue to mock us in the later levels here. But yeah, we're in a different dimension, and this dimension is called the Chronos dimension, whereas the other Serpent Riders have inhabited. Yes, being extremely powerful means they are able to transport themselves across dimensions here. We had defeated Dispearl in the other dimension, where the other Serpent Riders had actually left him there to, to make do with what he wants at his will, with all of his land and his spoils to his name and all that. Basically, leave it to him to wreck that place. Whereas these Serpent Riders went on to this dimension to rule this land with an iron fist instead. So yeah, pretty cool little bit of background story for you there. As also in this dimension was previously, like in the other dimension, was how it was ruled by the city elves. In this one, this one used to be ruled by the humans as well. Pretty much a similar fate that went down when the evil Serpent Riders came in and ravaged everything. So yeah, pretty cool, I will say. Sorry for forgetting to mention this in the first episode, but yeah, that's pretty much our whole situation with this game here. It is a lot similar in the first game, but yeah, pretty much the same one. It's just... Anywho, let's go ahead and make it through these hallways here. Kill some more Ettins. Oh yeah, also by the way, the 3 class characters that we play as also has names for one another. I believe the fighter is named Veritas, while the cleric, the guy that I'm playing as right now, is Arias, and the wizard is called, I believe his name is Daedalon. Yeah, the wizard over there, being depicted in that stained glass over there. Now, actually, if I remember, this is actually a puzzle. You need an item for that. And the stained glass where the wizard is being depicted over there is actually indestructible until we solve the puzzle. You actually can't break through that, so we have to go through the other way first. So let's go ahead and do that as well. But yeah, pretty cool how the characters that you play as here already have names of their own. This being Veritas, Perias, and Daedalon, respectively, for the 3 classes. So yeah, pretty cool as well. Perias being a nice steward, warrior of the church, being a holy soldier that he is. The holy cleric using the holy magic. Yes. All will fall before the might of my holy magic. Yes. The power of Christ compels you. Yes. My holy magic will smite all that is evil, including indeed my mace. Yes. Bash your skull in, Mr. Evil, annoying centaur. Very good. I will say, I do like the death animation of these centaurs, how they just explode into a massive splurge of blood coming out of their body like that. It is pretty nice, pretty satisfying looking. But hey, It's, the game did, to be fair, the game did warn us right at the very beginning. I don't know if you guys saw that advisory warning about the violence and all that. As there is indeed a lot of blood and guts in this game. Oh yes, a lot of blood for sure. But you know, I suppose that is also par for the course with these old classic Doom Engine games. So yeah, still really fun either way. Yes. Alrighty. So pretty much the same as before, except in this one, yeah, we can actually go all the way through. We do need to pick up that item there. And that item is the Heart of Desparal. Yes, the Heart of Desparal. Oh, that's interesting. As the that was the final boss that we did slay in the previous game. Makes you wonder if these demons and enemies probably made that item for him in his honor, as sort of like a gravestone gem or something. But yeah, pretty cool either way, because that is an item that we will need for this other part here. Let's go ahead and go back up here and kill you that is teleported in, causing all sorts of ruckus and mayhem. And now we go back here and put the item on here. Yes, now we can break through this stained glass and make our way up into killing you. Yes, killing you. But oh, now that that's done, we'll raise these stairs, which will take us up to the back up to the main area there that we were before. But also, we need to go down here, because once that's done, this door will open, which will take us to the end of this area. So let's go up these little magical platforms and through the swamp water. Now, this swamp water does not hurt you on its own, which is good, as it's, but however, yeah, as you can see, there are dangerous creatures lurking within the swamp water. And these new enemies here that we got introduced to us, these are called, I think they're called the Stalker. Yeah, the Stalkers, and they're pretty much what they say they are. They lay low in the swamp water, and then surprise attack you when you least expect it. Which does make them pretty annoying, but thankfully they don't have much health to work with. So they're not too much of a hassle to deal with. Just be wary and prepared to fight them whenever you do fall in any of that swamp water. So yeah, anyways, we make our way up here now. Some more enemies. There's some more you. Bet you, yeah, and this, since we do have a nice little choke point for us to use, it might as well. And I like that little whining noise that some of your enemies make when they get suffocated in the poisonous clouds here, like the Ettins. They make that woo woo sound. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, like that. There are a few other weapons that do that as well, but the poisonous gas clouds are the most prominent one. Yeah, it's still pretty funny to hear either way, like whining like a little sad dog. Alright, so now that we're up here, we pick up this item here, which is definitely very useful. It is called the Icon of the Defender, and what it does, it pretty much makes us, it works differently for the different classes that you play as here. Since we're playing as the cleric, what it does, it makes us like a partially invisible version of ourselves, but it allows projectiles to pass through us rather than hit us. So it basically makes us immune to projectiles. Whereas if you were to play as the fighter, it makes them invincible, totally invincible and impregnable to all attacks. And if you play as the mage, I think it rebounds the enemy projectiles back at them. But since we're the cleric, yeah, it'll just pass through us, which is still pretty good. We'll be sure to save the Icon of Defender, because we're definitely going to really need it later on, as it is most definitely a really good item. But yeah, that's it there. That's the secret level that we got, the Night Crucible. Pretty cool little secret area that we got and did, as we got ourselves a nice bunch of items for us that will definitely help us out. Alright, but I think that's pretty much all the areas that we're done now. Yeah, as you can see, finally the big wide doors are now open, thus allowing us to continue. Yes, finally, get out of this area once and for all. Only to go on to the next area that we'll most surely be stuck at for quite a while. Oh yes, we're looking forward to doing that. Definitely, as the joys of making through this hub level. Not that like I said, not that I have a problem with it. It's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Anyways, let's go ahead and kill off some more you here. Oh yeah, also, there is enemy infighting in this as well. Should your enemies provoke one another by accident. So be sure to definitely use that to its advantage whenever you can. Except for the fact that there will be enemies of the same type, like these centaurs, that will not fight each other. So there is that as well to keep in mind, of course. But yeah, that's them defeated. Go through here, collect some more flechettes, and kill another chaos serpent that's just hiding up there. And there is our portal up there that will take us and leave this area once and for all and go on to our next area. But we'll go down here, nice little secret path that'll give us some more nice items that will definitely help us out for sure. Let's go ahead and we'll just get the life back from you. Very good, just like that. As well as the return of the Wings of Wrath. Now, the Wings of Wrath, just like before, grant you the ability to fly, but also, like in Heretic before, they will not transfer over to the next hub world that you're in. So be sure to use them while you can, because if you don't, you will lose it. So that's another thing to keep in mind as well. Alright, but I don't have no real use for them right here, because we're pretty much already at the end of this hub world as it is, so yeah. We will be using the Wings of Wrath in a later episode, though, as things will definitely get harder, so there will be that at least. Okay, so we'll go up these platforms. Yeah, be careful not to fall, because that is a long way down. And yeah, pick up the last bit of items here, last bit of goodies, including the first part of our ultimate weapon. Yes, the segment of the Wraith Verge. As, the ultimate weapon that we get for each of the classes here has to be assembled via parts. Now, there's 3 parts for the ultimate weapon. And we've just collected our first part now, so we'll collect the other 2 parts all in good time. As once we finally do collect them, oh boy, we will have definitely a nice treat for us to use. Especially since we're the cleric, it'll be a very nice ultimate weapon too. But also, take note of this nice ball here. Now, this is the combined mana. Like I said before, there's only 2 types of ammo in this game, the blue mana and the green mana, but when you pick this up, it gives you both, which is pretty good. Definitely be sure to see more of those later on as well. But yeah, it's this area done, nothing more to see here, so let's go ahead through the portal and end off this first area. Here we go. Having passed through the 7 portals which have sealed this realm, a vast domain of harsh wilderness stretches before you. Fire, ice, and steel have tested you, but greater challenges remain ahead. The dense tangle of forest surely hides hostile eyes, but what lies beyond will be worse. Barren deserts, dank swamps, and musty caverns bar your way, but you cannot let anything keep you from your fate, even if you might come to wish that it would. And beyond, flickering in the distance, the ever-shifting walls of the hypostyle seem to mock your every effort. Alright, well, there you have it. Our first intermission screen as we've finished off the 7 portals. Now we move on to the next hub world, the Shadow Woods.
My servants can smell your blood, human.
And yeah, as Korax mocks us so, once again. Well, that's that done. We enter our next hub level, the Shadow Woods. I'm going to end it off here shortly, but I'll show off a little bit of what this next area is going to have to offer us in the next few episodes here. So we've got the Shadow Wood, like I said, already being greeted by some centaurs, as well as amongst some other enemies for us to kill. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's go and defeat these centaurs with our mace here, like so. Yeah, it'll just take a little bit longer since they do have their annoying shields to block my attacks, but yeah, that's them dead either way. Okay, so here we are in the Shadow Woods, and as one might expect, it is definitely going to be an area full of spooky woods. Yeah, so already got ourselves some trees here, I see. as that was going to be a part of our next main challenge. Also notice that all of our keys have been removed. Yes, as we're going to be having to collect a whole new set of keys in this hub world. Yep, a whole new set of keys to find. Oh boy, here we go. Kill some more Ettins. Go up here, because there's a nice little area up here for us. Some green mana, some combined mana, as well as a portal, but we obviously can't get to it yet. We can at least kill you hiding behind the portal there. So I'll get rid of you. And yeah, we'll just finish securing this area and then we'll end it off here. Another one of you annoying centaurs. Ah, damn centaur, die. Also, is this a wall? No, it's not. Okay. Or a door, I meant, sorry. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and end it off here. So, that being said, I think that's pretty much all the time we have for today, folks. Let's go ahead and save our game, get our LP, and then our LP backup. Yes, LP backup. Alright, well, that's going to have to do about it for today, folks. So, that being said, thank you so much everyone for watching. If you like the video as well as the other ones that I upload on here, then don't forget to drop a like, comment, or subscribe, as I upload videos almost every day. So be sure to hit that bell and get those usual notifications. Be sure to stay tuned for next time for some more Let's Play Hexen. Yes, getting into the second hub world that we got. Should definitely be getting more exciting now. So finally, that being said, this is Nevergoing77, signing off. And as always, take care everyone. Goodbye.